2024 meeting of the mayor and council. I would like to call on Pastor James White, Safety Grace Ministries, to lead us in the qualified pledge of allegiance.
Your Bible is just for one. Holy gracious, God our Father, we thank you for this very day that we have. We gather in the spirit of unity and friendship. We have come together as a government ordained by you. We know that all things are from you. Give us the wisdom and the strength to do that which is good and right in your sight and in the sight of man. Bless our community, bless our citizens, bless our government and council, and those that lead us. We pray for continued prosperity and hope. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Member from May 9, 2024 regular meeting, May 15, 2024 special meeting or forthcoming. We have two public hearings tonight. Public hearing for the adoption of the fiscal year 2025 budget. Our second hearing, Chuck Jenkins, Finance Director.
As we discussed at the work session, this is a public hearing for the adoption of the fiscal year 25 budget. The proposed budget totals $133,898,926. This is a $768,613 increase over the prior year in total. The individual items are covered extensively at the original hearing, and I'll be happy to take any questions you may have.
Council, do you have any questions? Would anyone like to speak for the city? Would anyone like to speak in favor of the request? If so, please come forward and state your name and address for the record. If none, would anyone like to speak against the request? If so, please come forward and state your name and address for the record as well. Hearing none and seeing none, we will turn this over to council for action.
Mr. Mayor, Pro Tem, I'd like to make a motion that we accept the budget as presented.
Second.
All in favor, raise your hand. Opposed, like sign. One thing I do want to say is, I think we were a 4-2 vote. I do want to thank the city manager, Richard Hardy, assistant city manager, Catherine Emmons, Chuck Jenkins, our finance director, Amy Hall, budget manager, Jessica Stowe, budget analyst, the department heads, and others for all their hard work in bringing us a balanced budget for FY25. Thank y'all. Our second hearing, public hearing, is a consideration of ordinance for conditional use permit for family personal care home in a single-family residential zoning district as requested by Roach Gibson. The property is located at 1206 West Magnolia Street. The planning commission reviewed this at their May 2024 regular meeting and recommended approval. Subject to this passed with 5-0 vote. Matt Martin, planning director, will present.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem. As you say, it's an initial use permit request for property 1206 West Magnolia. You see it's on the north side of the road, about halfway in the block, part of the R6 zoning area. That's a single family neighborhood all the way around. And that is the zoning pattern, character area that depicts the overall land use pattern, which is established residential for the area. Aerial imagery, you see the rooftops and single-family homes, sort of an urban forestry canopy that's also in the neighborhood. You package several items, including a consistent site sketch, also a floor plan of a specific facility. It is a 3-bedroom house of about 1,500 square feet. And like we talked about in one session, it's a little bit deceiving because from the road it looks like a smaller house. And the original part of the house was barely 900 square feet, but it has a 600 square foot addition in the backyard, which you do not see from the road. But definitely a much bigger addition to the house. So the imagery, this is the view of the side yard, looking to the back. So on the property, single-family homes to the east, down Magnolia Street to the east, across the road to the south, and then westward along West Magnolia. Same pattern that you see in all directions. And then the existing home can move to the west. Again, the property itself, single-family residence. The driveway holds about 2 cars, not a very large front yard. It's the existing personal care home. The personal care homes that are less than 4 people are used by right in single-family zoning. The applicant and the bill themselves in that. About a year ago, we got a license as a personal care home 3. We are now proposing to expand 5, which triggers the commission's public hearing process, and that is likely before. Planning Commission reviewed this at their meeting. They're recommending approval of it, subject to 4 conditions that are here in the packet. The first one is approval shall be granted for a personal care home with up to 4 residents. It continues to meet all state and local licensing requirements. Number 2, all parking facilities shall meet all fully paid services as approved by the city engineer. 3, all fire sprinkler system and alarm monitoring system as approved by both the fire marshal and building official. Since the work session and this morning, there's been some discussion amongst the building official and fire department staff about that. And what would be a requirement for their codes. I will let them address specific discussions and details on that. That comes from the International Fire Code, the Law Safety Code, that would be applicable regardless of city council or state licensing approval. And the last thing, number 4, conditional use approval shall expire 2 years from the date of approval, and no amended business license due to the increased size of the facility has been approved by that. So that comments and questions you may have, building officials here, fire chief, and we're ready to answer those questions if necessary.
Council, do you have any questions for Mr. Mark?
I have one. I just asked if Atlanta, who these contractors got the guidelines on first, correct? If Atlanta is not making the rules so tight, why are we doing the so tight?
Right, they still have to go through the state licensing review and increase size, so they get with the local fire marshal to do the site inspection. And the state rules, well, they have to comply with all building and fire codes that are applicable to the site.
So they have to agree with Valdosta city code, not the state city code.
They have to comply with our land use code, which is zoning. So they have to comply with international fire code and life safety codes, regardless of what we do. So even if we approve the zoning laws for 12 people, these other codes might bring that down to a small number, or vice versa. But both have to apply. The state license comes later. They want the local license and approval first. You get the state license, and that's whatever is more certain. But the official inspection has to get done for the state licensing part. And that's basically a lot more details. Facility, those who are there, all of the things that they have to do this is for disabled adults. So that's different. With safety and to exit the building.
Man, I think I'm cheap.
Yeah, I'm glad to entertain any questions. It has to do with personal care.
We also had a question come over here about another facility, which was come before you guys in 2019 for rezoning and for temporary occupancy use. And so I'm not sure where the misunderstanding came from on this particular case. There's pre-existing, they're not changing the classification. They're only asking to add residents. So that is not going to require an automatic sprinkler system for this facility because it was already classified. But I mean, I just want to make sure we're all putting that in my table. So again, now,
Hey, Chief, so right now, the zoning board recommends 4. But if Ms. Rose stays into the chief's achievers to request that 5th person, then she would come before us again and ask for that conditional permit, or is that?
right, and so, and how that's going to affect us as already having jurisdiction in the United States Code 101 is going to be by square footage. And it's pretty much 80 square feet per person, to understand that if you have a total of 320 square foot, it's going to be minus the surface area that's taken up by furniture. And so, you know, it's balancing these things, right? We go in and can we realistically, put 2 persons, this large bedroom in this particular house? Realistically, we can house 2 people in there, right? But you put 2 queen size beds in there, now we can't realistically house 2 people. So it's balancing that as we deal with our citizens and our customers and making sure that we find the right balance that we're protecting them. So you're going to put a lot of furniture in and reduces how many beds. Now I'll also tell you this, because there's times that we'll look at square footage and then we go to the building and they go, well, we have a room that doesn't have a window, that doesn't have any egress. Well, we may have to eliminate that room as being eligible for a bed because of the facility. So some of the confusion came in, and that's a building code, is where it said 5 or fewer, if they have an automatic sprinkler system, then they will be rated under the National Residential Code, meaning that they're not going to have those commercial components you have to have in your restaurant, right? So they can have smoke alarms like we need in our residence versus that commercial component. That's where that comes into place. 5 or fewer with automatic sprinklers. So with the other case, Councilman, that came up today was a new facility in the council's minutes, and they asked to rezone to a multi-family and for a temporary occupancy use. And when you do that, then it takes on that age code. Yes.
You're referring to
Correct.
So she would actually say king size means, so where she got queen size means, that make a difference.
Proportionally, yes. So if they got twins, like you said, so they got twin beds for the resident, right? Then we're taking up less space. 2 twin beds and 9 sleeping. So it's occupiable space, square footage for residents. So we go in there, we put a bunch of furniture in that, reduces the amount of residents that we have. That's why, if you guys run across some of our customers, we don't give you an exact number. Sometimes that's why I say, please reach out to try to fix it. If you don't get the answers you have there, I'm always better. But sometimes if I'm not getting the answers, the reason is that we have to do some calculations. That calculation changes as furniture. So let's just say the twin beds. We go in there, we do measurements, we use twin beds, and we can safely house 4 residents, right? And they're not super for independent. So we have 4 residents. We go back for an annual inspection and they convert those twin beds. That's going to reduce the amount of residents in there, right? So there's some other components that go in there. That's the house, some international building code, international fire code, safety code 101. That's like Rick Bedford, chief clean scales are expected. All those have to get together and making sure that we find the right balance to protect customers. Because when something happens, we're the ones that answer for that.
So then how would we let her know that she would not have twin beds not to be guideline that
So, right, so we'll follow up, and I'll get with, Matt Martin and Mr. Edward, and she makes it, make sure she understands that your selection of furniture is doing a great with that. Now, keep in mind, if we do have a room that does not have a window, does not have what's gonna be sufficient for an emergency egress, that's gonna eliminate that room as one that we can use the square footage to add to their occupancy.
How we might be,
Okay. But you're right, so, I tell you what, I can give you that big room, 374 square feet minus the furniture, 374 square feet, can easily put your residents in that. Depending on how much furniture they put in there, it's gonna reduce it. I would hate to see them reduce that down to one occupancy, put so much furniture in there. So, if we had to make some changes, right, so I have people that do that, I'm just here to explain. 108.7 square foot on one bedroom, we're gonna be able to put one resident in there. The other bedroom, 88.2 square foot, furniture, one resident, so it's just very small. So just some of the things that are specific to that building, and that's the question.
Keep going over. On the alternative fire suppression systems bill.
So and that's one of the things that was in the email chain that I was researching last night. I know we were asked specifically at one time, what's a rule of thumb or what's a ballpark figure on a residential sprinkler system? And that's, we really don't give the weight on that because the sprinkler system comes in and depends on the design. Once you cross into that automatic sprinkler system requirement, then there's not really any alternatives. There are alternatives in other fire suppression systems. For example, not for you, sir, but commercial or residential kitchen. Let's just say we're crossing that line, and I hate to even say specifically, but let's just say we have some leeway because the way we run our fire prevention inspection office is everyone is our customer. So you'll never hear anyone when we go to do an inspection and we say, you have 30 days and we're closing you down. We go in and depending on the violations, if it's going to take them more than 30 days to realistically comply, then we're going to come back and check and we're going to work with them. And so, to get to your question, we may be able to, in some instances, not this one, but they don't get a sprinkler system anyway, where they have it's a can that automatically pops off when it reaches a certain temperature and it drops 75 on the oven. Now, it comes to the hardest cases, business obviously wouldn't be affected, right? Because the facility that it has to have a suppression system. So in some smaller instances, not a commercial restaurant or a facility that serves food all the time, that would be the case. But one that they're requiring more suppression components, but maybe we can keep from going to that full on air pressurized suppression system, then there are some alternatives. We can always look for the most economic way and still keep the customer safe. And so that's our goal. Our motto in fire prevention is no is not the answer. So even though that might be the end, that we have to say that's not going to work. I challenge our folks to never tell our customer no. And that we always try to tell them alternatives, if there is one, or we try to work with them on some kind of solution. Now, I understand some folks, I don't want to spend money that we need to do. And so at that time, it's our job, unfortunately, to monitor the job and regulate to keep our folks safe. But we always try to look for one kind of solution and also keep them safe. She does not need automatic. She does not need one at all. It's pretty exist. I just want to make sure, and please forgive me if I'm repeating myself, I just want to make sure we know why. She was already classified as a
Personal care.
Personal care. So without her reclassifying or doing any renovations, then she stays up on the same classification and she's fine. Now, if she was to go to the new one,
And she got to go to all
or renovate, she might go first, or right? So we have to be very careful when we're talking folks that I'm gonna renovate and do these things, but they're under old code. Because that will make them fall under the next one.
So in certain residence, I will understand it. If she decided to add on to her residence,
Yes,
and she wanted to ask for additional findings, then she had to go back and come back with all your codes that you're talking about, because that's not correct.
yes, ma'am. So she would fall under IBC 2022. If she added on, she says, I want 10 residents, we know the square footage will not occupy 10 residents, so she says, I'm gonna make additions to be able to accommodate that. They should fall under 2022. And she would be
Thank you, Chief.
Asking, this is what he said, so forth, and everything like that. So we don't really have standards of procedure or standards that we deal on. We have to deal on according to.
So, that's a great question. So you're right, the city of Valdosta does not have a standard, because we go under the international building code, and you guys don't want that. You guys don't want Valdosta building code or Valdosta fire code, because you want to adopt international building code, and fire code, and life safety code, because that's embedded on an international level. So, there are a lot of things that fall under the authority having jurisdiction. Under the authority having jurisdiction. So if we have a specific case that comes up that's authority having jurisdiction, then I fall back on best practices, estimates. So what do we do in the past? So yeah, to answer your question short, yeah, we do have a standard. It's the same as IBC, IFC, and I said we have one.
I was young.
Yes, ma'am. That's a great question, because you have to talk a lot about ISO, and we're getting ready to do this thing again, right? It's very important that we maintain a standard. Part of that is the city ordinance that we have, that you guys have adopted, that says that we will, ISO, IBC, IFC,
I told you standard code.
Now,
She said it was standard code.
International Building Code, International Fire Code, and Life Safety Code, which is the National Fire Protection Association.
Thank you, Chief. I think it's great.
Yeah, let me, Chief, the building code does have in there automatically, which we adopt in the ECA, the current code is all adopted by local jurisdiction. So the IBC and the IRC, basically chapter 3, how we look at it is the classification of the use of the building. So once we find out the use of the building, the daycare, and that classification is used, then it refers us to other chapter 9, which is all fire sprinklers. So if I say it's an I-4, I go in there and look at I-4, it'll say, building must be automatically be sprinkled. It shall be sprinkled no matter what. Even if like this year, we classify it as I-4 or R3. When we go back in chapter 9, it will say it shall be, and it says shall be sprinkled. But because she didn't change the use of the classification, we really can't push that issue. And we won't push that issue. And then when it comes down to the different sprinkler systems, we have our 13R, 13, and 13D. So what we try to do when we get in situations, I'll go out there, and Clint's going to go out there, but I go out there, it's the building's job requires a sprinkler system under the IBC. So what I do is go and look and see the means of egress, what really needs to be sprinkled under 13D. So if I go 13, the whole building falls into everything as would have to be sprinkled. So I go out there and I look at it and go by 13D to make sure it's only the means of egress to help with the cost of sprinkler systems to be sold. And that's what I've been doing lately with helping out. So they sprinkle the living room or office, it doesn't need to be sprinkled because it gives me the call to do that. So that's what I do with the sprinkler system. And what it is in the code.
And just to clarify, egress means windows of the door.
The difference between the means of egress and the emergency escape window. Okay, the emergency escape window, rescue window, is really for fire to get in there with all their apparatus. Their air tanks and masks for them to get in the window. It ain't so much for means of egress. The means of egress would be the door. That's the main way out that isn't the window. The window's really designed, it's got to be a certain size, 5.0 or 5.7, depending on what floor it's on, for fire to get in there to rescue the individual out. Like in this case here, why we request 4, that office does not have a window. So if something catches on fire in front of that door, that means egress to get out of that room, then that individual's stuck in that room with no way for fire to get in there to rescue them. And that's why we push for 4. And it's designed for a 3-bedroom home. The other bedrooms have windows, and it's simply part of the bedroom tells for emergency escape and rescue. And that's the fire and it's designed. Any other questions? All right, that's great.
This is a public hearing, so those speaking in favor of the request and those speaking against the request will be given a total of 15 minutes to be heard. We ask that you allot time for everyone on each side who wishes to speak, or each side may have one spokesperson for the group to be heard. With that being said, would anyone like to speak in favor of the request? Please come forward, state your name, address for the record. Seeing none. Would anyone like to speak against the request? Please come forward and state your name and address for the record. Seeing none as well, I'd like to turn this over to the council for action.
Mr. Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to approve the conditional use permit for supervision designation.
Is there a discussion on the motion? All those in favor, raise your hand. Opposed, like sign. All right, 6 to 0 vote, motion carries. All right, ordinance and resolutions. Consideration of a resolution authorizing the execution of a contract with the Georgia Department of Transportation for the Patterson Street resurfacing and utility adjustment project. We have the House City Engineer will present.
Mayor Pro Tem and Council. First agenda item is, as discussed on Tuesday, the contract agreement for the raising and lowering of manhole lids and valve boxes, which is work that's scheduled to occur in conjunction with Patterson resurfacing for DDOT.
Any questions? Entertain a motion.
Mr. Mayor Pro Tem. Make a motion to approve.
All in favor, raise your hand. Like sign. 4-2, motion carries. We have, bids and contracts and agreements and expenditures. Consideration of bids for resurfacing the streets in the city of Valdosta through a SPOS aid funding and GDOT total maintenance and improvement grant. Then the Dallas City Engineer will present.
Yes, sir. Again, this is even item for the approval of the contract award to Dreams and Son Construction for street maintenance in 2024, or street maintenance 2024. We have a really tight bid spread, as we discussed on Tuesday. $1,760,160,160. This gross was $2,769,000, $10.28, which is less than 1% bid spread. This is indicative to a very competitive market. There's a lot of servicing going on. We just talked about the last item was the CA Patterson, so there's a lot of asphalt going in here now. So we're a really competitive market. It doesn't show any sign to stop and just slow it down. We're continuing to maintain streets in the city. The county's doing a lot of work. There's a lot of work going on regionally. TIA's going on. So we just got a ton of work, which is a good thing. In order to get these 3.7 miles of street service. Staff recommends approval. I can't answer any questions. You want to have any
You
questions?
said, I'm sorry, you said shrubs, you said green, you mean shrubs?
Yes, sir. The low bidder was shrubs.
Who did our certain service last night?
It's still going on. They're just wrapping it up right now. One second, stress. I believe. I can look back at the record and say we
We have any additional questions? All right, I'll entertain your motion. Second. Are there any discussions on the motion? With none, all in favor, raise your hand. Opposed, like sign. All right, 5-0 vote, motion carries. All right. D, consideration of request to amend the contract for River North Transit LLC and extend the bid on demand transportation services to Valdosta. Mary Ogden, Public Works Administrator, will present.
Good evening, Airport Tim. On Friday, March 8th, City of Valdosta received a email on Ms. Gary Toole, his Sensitive Program Delivery Manager for the state of Georgia. In that email, she stated that the FTA procedure system was reviewed and it determined that the RFQ, which is a request for qualification, was not allowed for engineering or architectural project. Given that new information, we had to change from RFQ to a RFP, request for proposals. That process, we had to start over from scratch because we did not proceed with the current bid process. So we had to start over. With that new information, our current contract ends Sunday, June the 30th, 2024. And with those new guidelines in place, our RFQ could not be completed. So we're requesting an extension from all current transit providers for additional 180 days. We want to go in increments of 9 days, so everything done will not be additional 9 days. The current contract provider deal, we have agreed to extend the contract at the same proposal. The fees not increase, so everything that we're currently taking out, we're very open to this extension that we request. Staff member request approval of this extension. Any questions?
Council, any questions?
Yes, ma'am.
Could you repeat the name of the person who's there in front?
Ms. Carrie Tooley.
Her. Or is it council? I just go
So what you're saying is all everything that we're asking, you got all that, you'll keep the same company, the same fee.
Yes, ma'am. Everything will stay the same. We will extend the contract until we finish our RFP. Once that is concluded, if we is selected as authorized, we will continue to bid.
So you're gonna be spending 190 days or?
We have asked for a maximum of 180 days. If we need to ask for 90 days to begin with. Because, like I said, once RFP is complete, we may not need the additional 180 days.
Any other questions? Entertain a motion.
And can we have the person whose presentation is in the so that
Okay. Any discussion on the motion? All in favor, raise your hand. Opposed, like sign. 6-0 vote, motion carries. All right, local funding and request, consideration of request to authorize payment for emergency bypass and sewer repairs for Cutterwood Drive. Jason Barnes, Assistant Sales Director, will present.
Good evening, Mayor Pro Tem. So on January 13th, 2024, James Warren Associates was contacted to mobilize to establish and maintain a bypass for 18-inch sewer main that had possibly collapsed or blocked. At the time, we didn't know, so once the bypass was established, we took our camera truck and we took this video live, actually saw the blockage. So we, James Warren and the city got agreed to get together and we cleared the vegetation within the easement, remove the blockage. And then once this was handled, we removed approximately 2 yards of green block, asphalt, cable wire, and string cloth materials, everything in there. So the pipe was repaired and placed back in normal operation. The emergency bypass was concluded back on January 19, 2024. As you can see, the picture is also part of that. The manhole was basically in the bottom of it. As you can see, we actually took that manhole where it was about 5 foot and got it out of that waterway where the rains is not, infiltration is not getting into our sewer lines. So staff recommends that council approve authorization of payments to the Inform Associates in the amount of $78,805.35. But answering questions.
I don't have a question, we didn't get the citizens, but this is first, that's already been done, we're paying this bill.
This work after the emergency repair is finished and then we'll pay.
Any additional questions? Yes. I entertain a motion.
No, we did not.
All right, all in favor, raise your hand. Opposed, like sign. All right, motion carries 6-0. All right. Consideration request for authorized payment for phase 3 final billing for emergency sewer repairs in Mount Creek near the intersection of US Highway 84 and Winter Street. This is on Assistant Village Director.
This is on February 16th. As we all know, this was started back in the last year. Just recall that on October 5th of last year, I walked to the phase 1, which was a bypass for easement clearing to get the road access, and then that was the phase 1 part of that. Came back March 7th of this year. That was phase 2, which was the southern portion of that was approved, and now this is the phase 3, the final billing for this emergency sewer repair. February 16th, we received a call, loss of flow. The last 20-inch diameter sanitary sewer trunk line was located in the intersection of Highway 84 and Blanchard. We selected RPI's performing emergency repair work necessary to repair the deteriorated lines. The existing 21-inch duct iron pipe was deteriorated due to the sewer gases that corroded the top portion of the pipe. Part of this was to maintain and remove the bypass that was already in place, provide and install the bore. This is the bore on the railroad on the CSX. Provide and install, maintain dewatering, provide and install the 3 6-inch diameter manholes. Then we grouted. So the staff recommends, before I get to there, if you look at your screen, part of that, on that drawing, if you look down to the south, a little bit to the bottom of that, that's manhole 199. That was replaced to 200. And then when you go into from 200 on up into the green, that part was not yet replaced because it wasn't deteriorated as bad as the rest of it. So when we go out for bid, we're making back after July 1st, that can be first. So we don't have to basically trench that part there. And then if you go from there, it goes, we remove 203, we straight to 204 to 205 at the very top. And that's where this emergency repair has stopped to that point. Beyond that, 205 going north, all the way to the lift station, Lakeland lift station, that will be part of the actual bid that goes out after July. So this is the final part of phase 3 final payment for emergency repair for this. The staff recommends authorize the phase 3 final payment part guide in the amount of $2,890,788 for emergency sewer repairs in Oxford. Did I answer any questions?
I just heard you say that the green part wasn't the emergency part, we're not doing anything with it.
Right now, it wasn't the part in the green from basically the first one all the way at the bottom. Yes, that one started at 199 from 200 to basically the 201 to the 202. That yet has not been replaced. That's going to be part of the bid when it goes out back in July. When we looked at that, it wasn't as worse shape as the rest of it was. So we just said, hey, we worked that. We need to do what we're doing now, trying to replace it. So that'll be there.
we're not asking for, really what we're talking about, and for the president, you said it's so close to the people from the weekend period, because it is. You see, I thought we were, it was just a portion, it wasn't for that, it wasn't the emergency big, and it just, since it was so close, and it was not even another period, so I mean,
Yes, now, that section from 200 to 202 is basically a non-bad shape, so it's like, why put it on emergency repair when we can go out for bid, because that would have been another stretch from there on, when we can disperse it, and we ain't gotta go dig trench again. So, that's gonna be a different way of doing that, without having to put emergency. So that will be, cheaper, that won't be cheaper, a lot cheaper.
All right, any other questions? I entertain the motion. All right, any discussion on the motion? If none, raise your hand. Opposed, last time. So 5-0 votes, motion carries. I would like to say, add to that, Councilman Carroll had to step away. He's been dealing with sickness, and he felt like he could come tonight, and after being up here, he's kind of feeling a little bit worse, so now he decided to go home. So in case y'all wondering where he's at, so he's excused himself. So. All right. Boards and commissions, authorities, and advisory committees, consideration and the selection of a third member to serve on the Ethics Complaint Board. Catherine Hammond, Assistant City Manager, will present. However, I do need to read for the record the conflict of interest letter from Councilwoman Cody regarding this agenda item. As required by OCGA 36-67-8, etc., and the City of Valdosta Code of Ethics, I hereby acknowledge that I have potential conflict of interest pertaining to agenda item 7A, the regular council meeting of June 6, 2024. As a result, I will not participate in any discussion or vote, nor make any attempt to influence the decision of council. The conflict of interest I have pertains to consideration of the selection of the third member to serve on the Ethics Complaint Board, as I am the party, and that ethics complaint was filed against.
Thank you, Mayor Burton. On May 21st, 2024, an official ethics complaint was issued against Councilwoman Vivian Miller Cody by Anisha Riley, the Neighborhood Development and Community Protection Manager. The ethics complaint was then officially delivered to the city clerk, by the city clerk to Councilwoman Miller Cody and to each council member on May 22nd, 2024. At the special poll meeting on May 28th, 2024, Councilman Eric Howard brought forth the name of J.D. Rice for consideration to serve on the Ethics Complaint Board, and Council approved the selection of Mr. Rice to serve on the Complaint Board, with Councilwoman Miller Cody abstaining. Mayor Matheson then announced that his selection to serve on the Ethics Complaint Board would be Dr. Alvin Payton. Mr. Rice and Dr. Payton have since discussed the third qualifying member of the Ethics Board who must be in good standing with the Georgia Bar Association. The name for Council's consideration this evening is Attorney Roy W. Copeland from Copeland, Bolingbrook, and Walker.
All right. Are there any questions, Council? All right, I'll entertain a motion.
Yes, okay, I'll have a motion to approve.
Second.
Are there any discussion on the motion? All right, all those in favor, please raise your hand. Opposed? All right. 4-0. Motion carries. All right, this portion is citizens heard. We ask that you come forward, state your name and address so that we may have that for record. Our policy requires that you stay under 3 minutes so that others have time to be heard. Please direct all comments to council as a whole and do not attempt to engage individual individual members of council today. It is this council's policy to follow through with you on your concern. Additionally, we ask that any groups that want to address the council designate one spokesperson to represent the group with their comments. Again, this will ensure that others have time to be heard. Having said that, are there any citizens wishing to be heard? Council, please.
I feel like it says that
We need to
being on this, 47, on Lane in Dallas.
Thank you.
I think the citizens could use some help from the LER as it sits right now. We're going to do good that, it's costing us thousands, in dollars. We should have this. Sign ordinance, I feel like needs some work. You got a citizen on Davis Road that's trying to get a home like our daycare center. And the city sent a letter out about the sign and banners she put on her fence because I guess they were illegal. But the FDSU stretched their banner all the way across Oak Street. And I want the city is where we put that national letter. Yeah, we did $10,000 on the curb. Then we didn't need, we got swell, but sort of the bird water too pond. And the fish pond was still right now. Let's see, we got $8,000 in landscaping that most of it will not be seen. And we have a local side property line on the building. It's $40,000 in stuff out of it. Because the city doesn't like the left side of the building. I think it's wasted money. The retention pond now, we've been talking to be inspected, but where the other retention ponds, they don't have to be inspected. Maybe wrong, but I asked the question, nobody can tell me that their ponds have to be inspected, but they don't does. Also, $6,000 for a sidewalk that the city provides that we have to leave. And when I brought up the fact that we had T-blocks, which I understand is transportation blocks, which I thought would make sidewalks, or should make sidewalks. I was told today, we don't care if you put a sidewalk in or not, you're not going to see it in the building. That's a little bit, that's not extortion. You're forcing people, you are forcing them to have to spend $6,000 on a sidewalk on the city property that goes nowhere. It doesn't connect to anything. It's just money that's thrown away because they have a use, they have a purpose, so somebody can pay for it. And that's the citizens that are trying to start business and create and generate taxes. And we need to look for it. Thank you.
What's that address of your current building?
Yes, 2813. 46.
That's correct.
Just stay afterward, you can speak with them, now.
I've already spoken to them, so I'm here for that. They can't give us, we can't get citizens relief from LDR. We need some relief on the sun, on the government. This is stuff that is not, we should have to spend this money before we have to. You got a full city hospital, beautiful, I did too. But we come in from the east, in the hospital, you pass the liquor store, 30 trucks out there, even one time, on city property, that not only the city can know, but they encourage. They follow us up, they put you slash and follow.
2816.
Thank you. Yes, please.
My name is Mary Wood. I'm resigning at 6:20
the street here in Valdosta. I'm here again concerning the property at 715 East Magnolia Street, in which my sister Christine lived. And I have seen houses built after my sister put in her application. There's a house built like this completely on Lost Street. There's a house that has been fixed up on Lemon Street. There's several other locations. And I was wondering what is happening to my sister Christine. Application have been put in for my father case in 2013. And it's almost 11 years. And I'm here to see what is going on. I talked to Ms. Rockwood, and she said that every year we will have to apply for in January. So I also talked to Mr. Mayor, he said, with complaint. He stated that those like 23, they will be taken care of in 24. So there's a mix up there. Mr. Rockwood just said one thing, and he just said nothing. I'm here today to ask the committee and Councilman to please consider talking with us and having a meeting concerning these houses.
Ms. Boyd, Deisha Riley, if you'll stay afterwards, I'll have her to speak to you about this.
You all can meet with us. Councilman, you all can meet with us. Okay. I would like to also state that Ms. Jordan could be here, to talk with us tonight. Mr. Reggie Jordan. Thank you so much.
Yes,
My name is Lauren Maria, I live at 3521 Nice Mill. I have two questions. My first one is the lawn crew. When the mow yard, down trees or anything else like that sits out on the lawn for a month or longer, I called and I was told that they're a couple days behind. If I'm that pick up today, then it was out for a month now. So I'd like to know the city schedule because I live in a HOA neighborhood and I don't want to get fined, on my HOA president. That's my first question. My second question is, when the recycling bins, blue ones got taken away from the citizens of Valdosta, it looked like it was temporary, but a couple years later, it's not permanent. Are we ever going to go back to where you guys pick it up from the actual residents? Because I hate taking my recycling to 5 months every single week to keep Valdosta here. Lauren Miranda.
If you will stay afterwards, I'm very often, talk to you.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
I want to ask about that grant money. I just want to know, how do y'all go about doing that? How many years somebody get a roof on their house that own 9 houses? They own property, 9 properties, and they y'all can't get a roof on top of their house. Some people that need a roof can't even get a roof. That's what I'm concerned about. Y'all put a roof on somebody's house that got 9 properties. So they shouldn't even be entitled to get a grant. So I'm trying to figure out people that need the grant money. Y'all split all by this money. People that own homes, got 9 homes in Valdosta, Georgia, you got a roof on your home with that grant money. Amen. So then the other people that keep calling and say, well, we calling about this area, somebody right about that. It's papers. Amen. I'm appreciate what happened when you came down. I thought walking my home. I kept calling. I'm I'm gonna let it that up, but I don't really know if I park my mom at her house, but I'm just saying, something ain't right going on in the paperwork.
As soon as you will, say your track order, you got to each route, she can actually explain to you how it works. You don't mind.
Yes, sir, I
Okay, you talk to Ms. Riley?
yes, I have. Special government.
My name is Silver Green, and I have 6 boys on the street, and I have a elder honestly at 19 West Street. I've been calling for 2 years to try to get my house to be done. Every time I call down there, this right off the table, we have the phone calls. That's how I was saying, I see other people before I got in, or I got in, they have family, and I don't understand.
All right, once again, you can stay over as well without addressing, you know, right up to the meeting here so that we come back down and let time. And, we'll try to find you in this time.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Hello. I'm John Rollins from the things of the San Antonio, something that they're talking. Here to talk about the inequality. That's economic inequality. That there's a many problems that there's not percentage problems that you have here in the city. The economic strapped out communities, they don't have anything. Everything is always one-sided. It seems like I heard a lot of issues tonight. I haven't heard anyone mention the name of Blue Wesley White that was going on that talk. We are sitting tired of hearing these kind of reports where I'm sure we're killing one another because of the lack of economic quality. We've got a major problem in the city, everything being one side. I'm trying to get on the agenda, be able to come here to express the thing because these 3 minutes is not enough for us to express how we really truly feel. I'm amazed that I'm here. I met twice, not really again. It's a shame that this body may have to defend itself, something that occurred prior to times that you wasn't in office. We're not going to stand out of the box and allow you to keep continuing over and over and over and over and over. You're formed to meetings. You come out and spend all this time trying to find something on the ethic boards and just a little understanding about the water that laid down on that park. The ones that took his life, their victims, their lives are going down the drain. We see clock on the side. What do that mean? It's time out all of this. And we not going to stay out of the box and wait for anything to occur. I want you to keep in your mind that this young man was a human being, was somebody. And it's a shame that we failed him because we allowed this to take place economically. We got to change things economically in the city. And it's not just something that needs to be occurring. It's a must. It must change. And we are going to put all our effort, every outside anything, to see if we can bring about change here in the city. It's going to be unfortunate that some of you that wasn't on this board are going to inherit something that's been going on for years and years and years and years, and it's got to be turned around. Thank you.
Who's first? Yes, this is your
John Morgan, the city council, I write in jail Valdosta. And all the compliment the city council and staff, particularly about local funding requests. It's good to hear all the details about the purchase of bypasses, and particularly the one on 9th Street, where I like the best is where it hasn't been done yet, where the rest of us have been replaced with forward brakes. Didn't have the problem, that's a good thing. And in the budget, I'm sure the budget is perfect, but I believe I saw in there $67 million bond for water and sewer projects. Now, I'm looking forward to hearing what those are going to be. So that also sounds like didn't have the problem of maybe fixing some of the old problems that continue to plague the city. And if I may suggest, maybe we put out a press release about these things, because I got to tell you, you've got a perception problem. There are a large number of people who think the city's doing nothing. And while I mention from time to time, by the way, you're a slide keeper trying to keep the water clean, with future and brings out Valdosta. Well, I mentioned from time to time what you're doing, people got to they can do that instead of really bulk it, you can let them know better than I can. And finally, I'd like to invite you all to have on with future this Saturday at 9 a.m. starting at Sullivan Falls. That's the first public access to Blue Beach River in Florida. We're going to paddle down past a bunch of springs, including First Massive Blue Spring, and it should be fine there on the water to see what we're protecting downstream of the city of Valdosta. So just one final item, if I could speak to Mayor Pro Tem after the meeting about a trash question I had. Hey.
Sir. Commissioner Warren, any other citizens to be heard? All right, we'll turn it over to the city manager's report. Catherine Evans, assistant city manager, will present.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem. This Friday, June 7th, we have our first Friday after 5 in downtown Valdosta from 5 to 8. On June 8th, from 8 a.m. till 11, we have the memorial headstone cleaning at Sunset Hill Cemetery. June 8th as well, from 9 to 11, community road cleanup. Cypress Street cleanup areas will be from Hollywood Street to Robinson Street and Mildred, and the meetup is at 2010 Cypress Street. June 10th through the 14th, from 8 a.m. to 12, the BPD will be hosting their Stand Against Youth Violence education camp in our annex multi-purpose room. June 12th at 5:30, we have the Young Game Changers Mayor's Paddle. They're meeting at Urba's Pizza Kitchen, and then they're going to take off at Langdale place. And then June 14th, we have the Juneteenth family reunion there at the Mona Southside Library at 6 p.m. June 15th, we have Juneteenth festivities from 11 to 4 at Unity Park and a joint proclamation at noon. And city offices will be closed on Juneteenth. So.
All right, council comments? Questions? Okay. Chief, what's the open testing for police department?
Is it this Saturday?
Yeah, Commander Thompson's first of all, it is going to be this Saturday. It should be posted on the website.
Thank you.
And that's in the multi-purpose room. Juneteenth, that's Unity Park. Yeah, when we have a joint proclamation at noon at Councilman Harder.
Yep. Any other council comments?
Yes.
Council Harder?
Councilman Howard, you mentioned the open testing program. I was listening to what Mr. Robertson was saying about the gentleman Wesley White. That is so unfortunate in our community. It's plagues the United States period. With these youth violence but more specifically about Valdosta, we are definitely it's getting worse, you know. And so we definitely need folks to step up. It's not going to happen from this council. Right here, right here, we got to have community involvement in folks. I encourage you to actually send folks as well to that open testing for the police department. We need more folks in our areas. You know, we are definitely understaffed, very understaffed. Several reasons for that, but we need more people in those areas. Definitely. And we just need more resources as well. And that's something that we all have to help with. You know what I mean? Our folks talk. We do a lot of talk. We actually move and making some things happen. When I ran for office, one thing I always said I wanted to do was make sure that we go with common sense and some things in the LDR that Stacey just mentioned, it does not make sense. We want to be business friendly and encourage business, yet we prohibit our businesses from striving, and we put more onto our business than we should. I mean, we should need guidance. We definitely need guidance. No knock on Matt and the crew. They do a great job. We definitely need guidance. But some things that definitely need to be. I'm not saying the whole MBR is good. Trying to is not. It's good stuff. But some of them needs to just be common sense stuff. Also, we definitely need to look into some of our practices, period. And I think we have an amazing staff. You know? We have some amazing people that we have hired. They are very capable of getting some things done. A lot of times I think they get ridiculed for small things. As Mr. Porter said, we do have some things that are going very well, very great, very good things happening. Those are their things. So I want to finish our staff. No one does that. You guys do some rock star things. We got to continue to do this together. And that's very tough now. And this council, keep on working. Speak up.
Councilman Martin. Councilman Howard.
I just want to say that, whether we were ready or angry. You know, we had a lot of people who are angry at the police department. The police department, people out there arresting people who commit crimes. That's what they're supposed to do. The police department out there doing that. You gotta go out here and talk to the judge. Go out here and talk to the district attorney. Police job is to arrest the criminal. You commit a crime in this situation. They get back out, don't get mad at the police didn't. So I'm quite sure the sheriff didn't want to let it go out. So we gotta know what we have to go and speak. One of the group of people get a full fire. Why letting people get out and just shot up? Go talk to the district attorney. Go talk to the judge. That's what we let them out. Don't bring that anger out of the police department. They're doing what they're supposed to do. I don't think anyone can go forward in that. I didn't shoot up guys. I didn't rob schools. So you're not trying to give anybody excuses for doing this type of stuff. No, that's not an excuse to rob and shoot for that just because of food. That's no excuse. When I grew up, we didn't have all the entertainment in there. So we're not going to put it on board. We might have to put it back where it belongs. It's going to take the community, but also we're going to have to have our parents do what we need to do. The help these children. These are not all babies. These are some of these are adults. So you can't ask parents to be illegal. So when we have a police officer, when we have our parents at least, we need someone to come out. We need people to come out of school and participate so we can help keep this crime down. Money is always going to be an issue, so we can't use it all. We can't always blame on money. But a lot of this stuff we need to do ourselves.
A little bit on that. Police work, its success is largely based on people help. About every 2 days, you get a summary of police rules, and we'll see where suspect shot will not belong.
Next case, we're not cooperating. We're not cooperating. But then, on the flip side, the same we need to do something about the park. Well, police have to have a outlaw. There are even parents, this is about people, that were hiding racism. Yeah, it was great. And so these suspects were on the loose because of the community hiding. So there's two sides here. And with the LDR, I agree. We need to stop kicking this can down the road. We're going to come up with a date. It's not. We're just going to sit down and review this side of the people that are out there. The LDR doesn't.
I'm volunteer to that.
I hear from the community how negatively they're, signs and pretty words that can't be cut. It is ridiculous. $250 fine for cutting $50. So when are we going to do something? It's not question. The council, I'm ready.
Thank you, Captain. Captain Richard, no question. So, Richard,
Well, I guess what that is really, is we have to stress it, to be goals here that we know. We do what we say, we need a certain time. And that means, we really hear a lot about citizens, about it, like I say, what business is that will be how positive black people say. We really do. As well, we're trying to make this not work. So we are still trying. We are going to make some changes. I can't do that as they do things and hear our citizens. But we are going to work with we are trying. And also, I want to say to a lot of citizens, I always say, this is your council. You need to come talk to us. Let us know that. Sometimes we can come with some of the same thing. Why don't you write it and bring it to see? We always have to talk to you. And the council is about that. You really want something to be done about it? Write it down. Write it down this way to the city. Maybe we can find some solutions to this. A lot of times we can see it, we can probably put that back together and have it and check it and adjust it. We can do that. We are working towards helping our citizens enjoy and live in our gospel. We want you to be economically happy. We are trying to make our gospel better because all of it works together. We got to deal with the council, we got to deal with the citizens. And we are working with our staff to work. We just want to help you work. We want to hear you too. We keep trying.
Thank you.
Right. That's right. What you're talking about. Great.
I'd like to thank everyone who came up to explain this sprinkler system and local stuff. I'm glad y'all know. I'm not going to all those different codes, the CIA and all this. We just want to make sure that citizens are treated fairly. Yes, we say we should. Looks like that's what we do. Thank you very much. And the citizens,
I would like to add as well, the ones that I'm asking you to stay over, if you would, really stay over and let's answer your questions, that would be great, so we can at least try to better understand what the situation is, so we have better for you if we don't have the time. Also, in this, we have Leadership Lounge 2024, which is not the best class ever. But if you would stand, please, be recognized, that would be great. And if y'all stay up afterwards, we'll get a picture of that. That being said, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn the regular meeting.